Good morning, CHS. I'm Brent Carney.
And I'm Harrison Hubbard. Today we look at the Lady Cats' last basketball game, soccer in Celina, and the zombie apocalypse.
All this and more coming up next on CISD-TV News. It has been rumored around Celina that we will be getting a soccer team at the middle school level. To kick off the newscast, Victoria Seagraves reports.
Celina has grown over the last few years, and along with the new addition of businesses and houses, there has been new additions to the schools as well. Celina ISD is expecting to add a soccer program to the athletic department.
Soccer is another important sport activity that is practiced around the world, and I think bring that sport to the school is going to give you to the student the opportunity to choose another activity different than basketball, football, or volleyball.
I think it has more opportunity for the students to be in athletics. It's adding another sport, and I like soccer very much, and so I am very excited to have soccer eventually for the high school.
I don't think it will help the athletic program because none of us know anything about soccer besides Mr. Mercano.
A few share their thoughts on how well they think the soccer program will do.
I think when you add a sport for any school or for the people, never is going to be negative. Always when you make the sport to the community, it's going to be positive because you're going to avoid that the kids is going to be doing nothing. So a new sport is going to bring them to practice, to be in the school, participating in extracurricular activities. So I think it's going to be positive.
Well, so many kids are going to be in athletics. I mean, I've asked, like in the past, like doing surveys, and a lot of people say that they prefer soccer.
The soccer program is expected to start after track season of this year. For now, the program is only for the middle school 7th grade girls, but if the season kicks off in the right direction, then it will eventually join the high school sports. This has been Victoria Seagraves reporting for CISD-TV News.
Thanks, Victoria. Driver's ed classes are coming up at Celina High School.
Information will be listed on the school website, Facebook, and Twitter. There are also a few flyers left in the office. The class size will be limited to the first 30 kids who have paid their $100 down payment.
This year, Student Council is sending packages to our Bobcats who are stationed overseas. We are asking Celina High School to bring small items that can be shipped. All items must be donated by today.
As you all know, the Lady Cats basketball game ended on a controversial call. With many questions to be answered, Andrew Reed shoots us the story.
On February 22nd, the Lady Cats faced off against the Argyle Lady Eagles at Texas A&M Commerce. With around 5 seconds left in double overtime, Celina's Kenise Davis drove the ball down the court and was fouled while shooting a three with 1.2 seconds left. Then the referees got together to discuss the call before determining that it was shot after the buzzer and running off the court. In a statement released to CISD-TV from the UIL, the call in question was a judgment call and therefore cannot be protested. While replay could have changed the outcome of the game, it is not available at the regional level.
Well, basically, there were two things that need to be recalled on. First and foremost, there was a foul called, and that foul call was done before the buzzer. We inbounded the ball with 4.8 seconds. Kenise took the ball, dribbled down the left sideline, and at that time pulled up at about the 22-foot mark and was hacked by the player from Argyle. The bottom line is everybody in the gym knew that there was a discrepancy there. There was a foul called, and then, of course, basic chaos from there because of no explanation.
KJ passed me the ball, and I dribbled as fast as I can up the court, and I shot.
Well, they had just shot 2 free throws. The first free throw was missed, and the girl made the second free throw. We inbounded the ball with about 5 seconds left, And Kenise runs down the court, tries to take a shot, gets fouled with, I believe it was like 1.2 seconds left in the game. And I thought I heard a whistle blow, and I saw it on the video too. I heard a whistle blow. And then you see the refs just run off the court. One ref looked like he was trying to call a foul, and then the other two refs came over, and it looked like they just said, no, let's go, and leave.
A girl, Kenise Davis, with the ball get fouled, and then a ref call a foul by raising his hand, and then I saw the refs go to the center of the court and finally to the other side of the court and just left.
Well, I mean, in the last 5 seconds, I probably saw the most brutal and easiest to call foul of the game. I mean, 5 seconds left, going across the court, up for a shot to win the game for us, just hacked, whole body got redirected. It was pretty obvious. And then I see the refs make the call. I see all the Argyle girls put their hands up, They just know what happened. They know the game's over, and then the refs just, ran off the court and leaves all of us in the fans and student section, just confused, wondering what happened.
While the outcome of the game cannot be changed, many people are asking for more information about the final call.
Well, I mean, the rules state that we can't get back into the playoffs, but I think that they should, if not fire the refs that were in that game, then they should suspend them for a certain amount of time or take away their pay for that game. And then I don't think we should go back to, I don't think UIL should hold the regional tournament at Commerce anymore.
I think that just getting a statement from the referees explaining what why they ran off the court, why they did not choose to come back and explain their call, I think that would give us a little bit of closure, because we're all still here wondering what happened. Still a little bit confused on our part.
I think they've done everything they can. They can't recreate the whole scenario of double overtime, 5 seconds left with a shot. And by coming to the school, I think they've done some justice, but it's just there's still some bitterness.
While the Lady Cats may not have won the game, many CHS students are still proud of their accomplishments.
Well, I know the girls really worked so hard for these games and this whole season, and it's really sad to see that the amount of effort they put into it, turned up into not really knowing, and there's not very much closure, and so it's very frustrating. I feel for them, and I'm really sad, and I wish them all the luck next year.
Hey, I love coming out and supporting y'all. Go Lady Cats, and next year y'all are going to get them back. Beat Argyle.
Love the Lady Cats, always will, and nuts and bolts, nuts and bolts.
You know the rest, CHS. This has been Andrew Reed with CISD-TV News.
Thanks, Andrew. With The Walking Dead growing in popularity, correspondent April Marr asks the question, what would you do if you were in the zombie apocalypse?
With over 5 million people tuning in to The Walking Dead on Sundays, the hype about the zombie apocalypse is bigger and better than ever. The big question is, what would you do during a zombie apocalypse, CHS?
I haven't ever thought about it. But being an art teacher, I probably would get out my wax theater special effects paint and try to blend in, get the look going on. And then I would need to make it to the store to buy chocolate because I'm sure I'd be stressed. And then, being the photographer, I would want to take and photo the whole event.
Basically, I would go to the army for help or just run.
I would run and hide.
Well, I watch The Walking Dead, so obviously they use guns, but that means I have to learn how to use a gun, which I kind of know how to use a gun. Just trigger,
I would just have a little buddy with me, so if we were going to get chased by zombies, I would just have to outrun them the entire time. So don't have Braylon Brown with you.
Well, I would probably freak out, but, I'm very well prepared and organized, so I'll be ready to defend myself.
Well, first I'd go buy a crossbow, get my group together, friends and family, go to the farm, round up some animals, and slay some zombies.
First, I would sell out my family and, probably eat the dog first. Survival of the fittest. Give it to my little sister first. And, I'd survive the longest because I have no family anymore.
I think I would come here as fast as possible. The building's pretty secure. I have tools that I can use as weapons. There's probably a little bit of food around here, definitely some water. some wildlife in the auditorium from time to time that we might feed on. So I think this would be the safest place to be.
CHS, remember to outrun Sydney. This is April Maher with CISD-TV News.
Thanks, April. Brent, what would you do if you were in a zombie apocalypse?
I don't know what I do, but I'm pretty sure Kevin would sit at home and watch NASCAR.
Well, that's all the news we have for today. For everyone at CISD-TV News, I'm Harrison Hubbard.
And I'm Brent Carney. Have a great spring break, CHS.
Can we split this up a little bit? I have a lot of room for error. There's a lot of room for error here.
You got it.
Whoever you are, in the darkness, we can't see you, but please stop laughing.
The struggle is real today.